For centuries, knowledge has been hidden in plain sight across the sands of time. Whispers of lost civilizations, cryptic symbols, and forbidden histories have been erased or concealed. What if the truth was never lost, but hidden? Welcome to Eye of Ancient Mysteries, where the past speaks and the future listens. Sit back, open your mind, and prepare to uncover the untold secrets of our world. Let the journey begin now. Alien encounters with the Russian space station. 7 giant figures appeared in space next to the orbital station Salyut 7 in 1984. It was July, the 155th day of the mission of some of the most famous Soviet cosmonauts. Vladimir Solovyov, Oleg Atkov, and Leonid Kizim suddenly noticed gigantic, human-like beings glowing with halos and wings the size of a passenger airplane. Later, other crew members would also witness these strange observers, among them Svetlana Savitskaya. They were smiling, she recalled, as if they wanted to reveal some magnificent secret to us. Smile no. 1. The station was suddenly flooded with pulsating orange light, so bright that the cosmonauts temporarily lost their vision. Their first thought was logical. There had been a fire or explosion on board, and death was imminent. After the brief blindness passed, Atkov, Solovyov, and Kizim reported to the Mission Control Center. The phrase they transmitted to Earth sounded unbelievable. "We see human faces outside." Commander Atkov's voice came through. Outside the spacecraft floated 7 smiling beings, with human-like faces and bodies, but much taller. They were waving enormous wings and accompanied Salyut 7 for 10 full minutes, mirroring its maneuvers, then disappeared. The 3 men decided they must have been hallucinating simultaneously or had experienced a brief moment of collective delusion. They dared not suggest another explanation. On the 167th day of the flight, the original crew was joined by Svetlana Savitskaya, Igor Volk, and Vladimir Zanabakov. Once again, the station was bathed in orange light, and the 7 smiling entities peered through the portholes. Each of them was the size of a Boeing, claimed Volk and Savitskaya. "In space I have not seen such beings, but alien ships, yes." That was the comment of Dr. Story Musgrave, a veteran of American astronautics, in December 2007. On November 19, 1996, he launched aboard the Columbia shuttle for a 17-day mission around the Earth. During the flight, the crew was approached by a disc-shaped object about 46 meters in diameter, with an outer ring rotating counterclockwise. It appeared out of nowhere and moved at tremendous speed, making impossible maneuvers left and right. "We filmed the entire astonishing performance," explained Musgrave, who worked for NASA from 1967 and participated in 6 missions. Musgrave earned degrees in mathematics, statistics, business administration, computer programming, and chemistry, and received a Ph.D. in medicine from Columbia University. He later completed a postdoctoral fellowship while serving in the U.S. Navy, where he logged 17,700 flight hours on 160 different civilian and military aircraft. He was also a professional parachutist with 500 jumps, including 100 experimental ones for studying human aerodynamics. "During all 6 of my space missions, I expected their appearance without believing in them. After the Columbia flight, the only thing I can say for sure is that they exist, the astronaut insisted. Chronicle of Russian Alien Encounters. In September 1976, when a UFO flew over Tehran, Soviet cosmonaut Valery Kubasov, a graduate of the Moscow Aviation Institute and decorated with numerous medals from the USSR, Hungary, Yugoslavia, and Czechoslovakia for his contributions to science and space exploration, shared his excitement. All cosmonauts under the joint Soyuz-Apollo program carefully monitor for UFO appearances in orbit and in open space. We assume these are ships from other solar systems, declared the twice awarded hero of the Soviet Union. In 1978, from aboard the orbital station Salyut-6, cosmonaut Vladimir Solovyov observed a face that looked angelic moving closer and farther from the station. He shared years later, maybe it was a UFO, but it couldn't have been mysticism. 2 people witnessed the phenomenon, he emphasized. Solovyov added that upon returning to Earth, he learned that on that very day, specialists monitoring radiation levels had recorded a major radioactive burst. I don't believe astronauts who say they've seen nothing unusual in space, Solovyov concluded. On the night of June 4 through 15, 1980, cosmonauts Valery Ryumin and Leonid Popov observed from Salyut-6 a swarm of glowing white figures moving through space.